Shane, out of the kitchen. Shane. Harley. Wonder if I can leave the app. Get off the counter! You horrible cat! Alright. Guess I'm just gonna start making muffins. If the cat doesn't get back up here. Now he's gonna clean himself like he didn't do anything. I actually need a whole cup of water for this. Thanks. So I have no internet. I don't know if anyone's here yet or not. So this was my solution. I said I'd stream tonight. Getting muffins. Because my internet was cut a few minutes ago. With no warning. They said we had more than a week to pay it. But no, they cut it off today. Sorry, Tyrion. I tripped over the cat. I forgot to get a spoon. I was really prepared for this, wasn't I? Hi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, pretty much. Making muffins. Sorry if I accidentally timed you out. I don't think I accidentally timed you out. I think you're good. This is hard to do with one hand. Really hard to do with one hand. You guys missed the part where my cat got on the counter. That happened. And yeah. I didn't rotate the phone. Sorry about the dark screen. I had to set the phone down. I have something to hold it, but it holds it low, so you wouldn't be able to see anything anyway. I'm just making these, which are some packages of muffins. I believe each one says they make like 6 muffins, but they don't. I think they make like 4 with both packages. What are you doing, Tyrion? What? Came over here rubbing his face on my leg now. I don't know that I've ever actually made muffins, even the package of muffins. Usually someone else makes them. I think I filled them up way too much. It's probably fine. Oh, does this actually make 6 muffins? It made 7. Alright. Sorry, I was not reading chat for a minute. I think I filled those up too much. It's probably fine. Also, even if I wouldn't have filled those up so much, that wouldn't have made 12 muffins. That would have probably made 10 or 11. If that. Okay. Gotta wash out the bowl. You don't need muffins, you're a cat. He jumped on the counter beside the sink, just staring at me. So I'll give him the muffin next. What, Tyrion? He's still just staring at me. This cat is weird. I can't seem to open this. There we go. That's better. Probably should have put these in the oven already. Now time to struggle to open the other package, or probably just open it with a knife like I did the last one. Yep, that's not gonna open like that. more muffins. I also have a video to upload that I recorded a few minutes ago. I just haven't started uploading it yet. This is not going to work out very well, is it? I have to set the phone down again. I'll come back. Probably should have washed the other cupcake pan so I didn't have to wait for these to all get done before I started the next one. He's still just sitting in the same spot staring at me. Oh, and his cat is insane. Tyrion, what are you doing? Now he's cleaning himself, like he's pretending he wasn't just staring at me. And hi, welcome to the stream. I can see you're being rude, but yeah. This is the best I got. I got no internet, dude. So, yeah. Got no internet and no way to hold my phone. So while I'm mixing up muffins and by my cat, this is the best I got. I don't think he's still here. I should hopefully have my internet back on tomorrow night. But until then, it's going to be a lot of stuff like this, most likely. Ah, what did I do? Yeah, true. I went and got another bowl. There's some stuff going on Discord. I don't know what it is. Probably people talking about the fact that I have no internet, because I did mention it. So, this is not even the first time they've done this. We are supposed to have until 7th of next month to pay the internet bill, right? We just got the bill 3 days ago. And they cut our internet off today. I really don't like AT&T anymore. This is like the 3rd or 4th time they've done this. One time they did it with our cell phones. They said we had 10 days to pay the bill or they were cutting it off. The next day they turn off our cell phones. And now this is the 2nd or 3rd time it's happened with the internet. And what sucks about it is there's only two internet providers out here where I live. There's AT&T and there's HughesNet. HughesNet, they said their internet is not meant for online gaming. Basically, all it's useful for is for watching TV and internet shopping. So the bad internet that I have with AT&T is the best we can get out here. And they get away with cutting people's internet off because they're the better internet service out here. Yeah, they literally told us, well, someone was on the phone talking to them and they said, oh, you want to use it for online gaming? No, you can't do that. That won't work. So, I mean, at least they were honest with us about it. Yeah, as far as internet providers go, the best we got is AT&T. They used to be a pretty good company to have your internet or cell phones through, and now they seem to care more about money than customers. I mean, like I said, they gave us till the 7th to pay it. We got the bills 3 days ago, and no, they cut our internet off today. I didn't even get to finish downloading the update for ARC either. So, because I had just finished watching Xylo's new video, and I had turned on some music. I figured I'll listen to a couple of songs, and then I'll record this video that I want to do. And then I'll go play some Brawlhalla or play ARC or something while I'm waiting for the update. And, well, halfway through the first song, the internet just dies. I figured it was YouTube having some issues again, because sometimes I have issues with loading YouTube or whatever. So I disconnect my TV from the internet, switch over to, well, the PS4 turns itself on, so I figured I would go ahead and let it update while I'm recording the video. It says error, can't connect to server on the update. I go and check, and our box is showing we have full connection and we should have internet, but we don't. It only does that when they've cut our internet off. And like I said, no warning. No phone call, no text, no email, nothing saying they were turning it off. You can actually see. Oh, those actually did okay. They're not too overflowing. 2 minutes left. I might need a little longer than 2 minutes. There's the blueberry, and there's the banana nut. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't know if it is legal that they do that, because they did it without warning. Uh-oh, my phone might die. Hold on, I gotta run and get the charger. Be right back. I got to get in. There was a blender in my way. There we go. Now it's charging. I also got something on the phone. It's fine. I got it. I got it off. So Evil Cat followed me into my room. Chased him out. Tyrion. Tyrion. Come here. You can get up over here. We don't make food on this side. Come on. Come on. You're so fat, it's hard to pick you up with one hand. There's my cat. Look how fat he is. Ow, you're scratching me. Don't know if these are done. Those are not done. Those are still raw in the middle. There we go. Hi, welcome to the stream. Did you guys see the cat? Alright, I'll look at it. Shane, why are you in the kitchen? Get out! Third time I wanted to chase you out of here. My dog thinks he needs to be in the kitchen because I'm in here. I'm getting a lot of Discord notifications. I think I'm gonna have to mute some of the Discords. I mean, if she gets in the kitchen, we have an issue because she's an outside pig. We did have a pig in the kitchen for a little while when she was an inside pig. She keeps trying to bite my hands. Speaking of which, I actually need to go feed her in a few minutes, because I haven't fed her again today. Now Harley's trying to open the gate. I have no idea what I'm streaming tomorrow. Because I probably won't have my internet back on until tomorrow evening. If they even turn it back on tomorrow, they might not turn it back on until like Tuesday. Hopefully they turn it back on tomorrow or Friday. I mean, I could, but I don't have food to make breakfast. I could make pancakes. I don't know if that was the dog or the cat. It was the cat. Hi, Tyrion. Come here. Ow, he just ran over and slapped my hand and then dug his nails into my leg. An outside stream? Maybe. We could go spend some time with the coyote and a fluff ball. Did you just squeak at me? I hope you guys heard that squeak. That was the cat. That's the noise kinds of noise he makes when I when I pick him up. I can't talk. I have a kite, but it's got tape and stuff all over it because I was kind of using it as a poster because it's a Spider-Man kite. Look, he gave the camera. You're a weird cat. Yeah. Yeah, he makes some weird squeaky noises. Him and his brother both do it. Actually, depending on how long it takes me to finish these muffins, I might move this stream outside. And we can go annoy my other cats. I think those might be done now. Yeah, I think they're done. No, they're still hot enough that they should keep cooking for a minute or so. I need to move the plate closer so I don't burn my fingers. That one fell apart. Okay, I guess I'll make the banana nut ones next. So I guess I'm gonna have to use the fork to get them out. Sorry, I'm not reading chat. I'm just trying to get these in this thing. In the pan. I think those other ones cooked for like 17 minutes. There we go. Muffins. Just catching up on chat. This one kind of fell apart a little bit. And yeah, I don't know what's up with the squeaky noises the cats make. Now there's dogs arguing in the background. Now I'm gonna eat a muffin. That was a bad idea. It's still really hot. Oh, guess there's some bananas over there. There you go. Now you know how it feels to be part of a muffin. Well, now you do. Tyrion, why are you crying? I don't know why he's crying. Maybe. That might be it. He does like sweets. Tyrion! Tyrion! He's just gonna ignore me. I was gonna give him a piece of a muffin, but he's gonna ignore me, so no muffin for the cat. He actually was adopted by his aunt. All three of the sisters had kittens, and one of them took care of all 12 kittens. Yeah. Especially for a cat. Most cats only have anywhere from 1 to 6 kittens. And she took care of 12 of them. It was because they were outside. We went and found all the kittens and brought them all in, and the other moms wouldn't stay in the house. One of them wouldn't even let me pick her up. The other one didn't want to be in the house. She kept crying and trying to get back outside, so we actually ended up catching and bringing in the most skittish one out of all three. One that would barely let us touch her. Now she likes people more than the other two, since she was in the house for so long with all those kittens. Yeah, they kind of do. I don't know if I cooked them long enough. They're kind of falling apart. They actually are chocolate chip muffins. Okay. Filling up the bowl with water. Ones I'm currently making right now are banana nut. Because we all three like different kinds of muffins, so we end up getting all three brands, or all three kinds. Although I probably shouldn't have muffins because every time I do, I eat them all in like 2 days. I do the same thing with cookies, though. Yeah, I don't like coconut. And, I'm actually kind of allergic to any kind of, like, shampoo or soap or anything that has coconut in it. I think someone already stole that idea with chocolate chip muffins. Those are pretty much cookie muffins. I got an idea. I don't know if it's already a thing, but peanut butter muffins? I'm gonna look up a recipe now and make peanut butter muffins. Now, most baking things are already a thing. I also have an idea. Turns out the craft store I go to does have the different flavorings that I would need for baking and stuff. So I am going to make a either cotton candy or bubblegum flavored cake at some point. Bacon tacos? Is the shell made of bacon? Everyone's been talking about bacon for the last 3 days, and I don't have any bacon. I've had spaghetti tacos. I've done it. I'm assuming you're quoting Spencer from iCarly. If not, then, well, he had the idea first. But yes, I have made spaghetti tacos. I believe me and one of my cousins like them. And, my other cousin, who was the one that was so excited to try them, didn't like them. Stole it from you. Maybe. But yeah, we were really big into iCarly, and one day we decided, why not spaghetti tacos? I found chocolate taco shells at Walmart one day. They were so nasty. We tried to make ice cream tacos with those, but they were bad. A long time. The show started in 2010 and I think ended in 2012. Or 2013, something like that was when the show ended. But actually, no, I think it started in 2009. Yeah, they talk about it several times throughout the series, but I believe the first time it's mentioned is in the first season. And we have 2 or 3 seasons, I think. Yeah, I like Salmon Cat. It was alright. I was a little bit older when it came out, so I wasn't as into it as I was with iCarly. Yeah, Victorious was probably one of my favorite shows at the time. But if we're going all Nickelodeon shows, I liked Zoe 101 better than any of them, I believe. Either Zoe 101 or iCarly. Those were my 2 favorite as far as Nickelodeon shows. And it wasn't very popular, but I liked, I think it was called Wendell and Vinny. It was the other one with Jerry Trainer who plays Spencer. Ariana Grande plays Cat. Oh, it was 2007. Wow. For iCarly? Or was that Zoe 101? Oh yeah, that was iCarly then. I didn't think it was that far back. 2009. Yeah, Zoe 101 was, I think, ended in 2007 or 2008. I think. Could have gone on a little bit longer than that. Tyrion, get off the counter! You're right by the dishes. I'm gonna get cat hair in our clean dishes. Gonna have to wait a minute to get these muffins out because they're so hot they're falling apart. Yeah, 2007. And I thought it was 2 years later than that, so yeah, I feel kind of old now. And actually, I was wrong about my favorite Nickelodeon show. It would probably be Drake and Josh. So that's an even older one. So I would have been like 12 when it aired, I believe. And as far as Nickelodeon cartoons go, I'm not sure on that one. Probably Tough Puppy? And I was actually a little bit older when Tough Puppy came out, but I did enjoy it. Also, you could probably tell I like Jerry Trainer as an actor because, like, the top three I've said are all have him in it. Because he plays Dudley Puppy. He plays Crazy Steve from Drake and Josh. And then he plays Spencer on iCarly. I think his name was Crazy Steve, wasn't it? It's been so long since I've seen that show. Yeah, he's the crazy guy. Always comes up with some random thing that he needs their help with at the movie theater. I'm pretty sure his name was Crazy Steve. And I don't actually know about other top favorite Nickelodeon cartoons. I know I liked Sanjay and Craig. And Sanjay and Craig was again one that came out when I was a little bit older, but I was still really into cartoons. Which, as you guys know, I still watch cartoons. And Fairly Odd Parents was just one I grew up watching. I haven't seen any of the recent ones. I've only seen a couple episodes with Sparky, and I haven't seen any with the new girl. Yeah, Avatar The Last Airbender was... When it was airing, I don't think I was watching it, but later I watched it and was kind of into it, and then even later I got really into it and ended up buying almost all the seasons on DVD. The Legend of Korra. That was probably my favorite Nickelodeon cartoon, actually. Yeah, Danny Phantom was one of the good ones. A lot of stuff that I watched is all Butch Hartman cartoons. I actually haven't seen Butch Hartman's new show, though. I believe Bunsen is a Beast is his new show. And he actually just ended it because he just left Nickelodeon. I think he said after 20 years of working there, he decided to leave, and I think he actually said he's starting his own network now. And he was talking about buying the rights to Danny Phantom. So we could possibly get Danny Phantom back one day. Nickelodeon won't do it, but if he buys the rights back and he's starting his own network, I could see it happening. Yeah, Cartoon Network tends to repeat episodes a lot. And they don't repeat old shows anymore either, they just repeat all the new stuff. And I actually recently heard there's no longer a Boomerang network. I don't know for sure if that's true because the person it came from is not a 100% credible source, but that's what I heard. So if Boomerang Network is gone, that means we don't get any of the old Cartoon Network shows. Alright, so yeah, it didn't come from a credible source, like I said. And yeah, I've noticed that with Cartoon Network, even when they have a show that does well, an old show, they won't repeat the episodes of it again. They repeat the same new stuff that everyone's seen a million times. Yeah, it's probably just the cable provider he had that dropped it. It's the channel that they play old cartoons on, like, they play older 2000s cartoons and they play way older cartoons. The Flintstones, the Jetsons. I think they used to have Pink Panther on there. It's mostly like old Hanna-Barbera cartoons and stuff, but then there's some of the newer ones, like the original Teen Titans, was on there. I don't think I've seen the newest Scooby-Doo thing. I haven't seen the newest Ben 10 either, because I haven't had cable in 2 years. Yeah, the original Teen Titans, so much better than Teen Titans Go. I mean, Teen Titans Go was... I watched it with my cousin for like the first season, and it was a little funny, a little ridiculous for the Teen Titans, but a little funny. And then it just got terrible. Ben 10 is weird now. Yeah. And a lot of the older Cartoon Network stuff, even though it was getting good views, they canceled them because toy sales weren't doing well. At least that's what happened to the show Young Justice. And now I believe the only way to watch Young Justice is either buy the old DVDs that are probably expensive now, or to watch it on Netflix. Because I think Netflix is the only thing that has it. And I think The Secret Saturdays was canceled for the same reason, and Generator Rex, even though they were both really good shows. And some of the better Cartoon Network shows at that time. Because they both look like they were ready for another season of each. But it just never happened. Yeah. Alright, I need to get these muffins. The muffins are still falling apart everywhere. Oh, that one didn't fall apart. That one did. That one broke in half. It didn't crumble like the first two did, though. Okay, last of the muffins. Blueberry muffin batter does look weird though. It's kind of a weird gray color while the others were more tan or brown. I guess the blueberries do that. I think that should be good now. I'm done with all of this. Alright, this is what happened to the muffins. But yeah, the Adult Swim does do mostly reruns, at the moment, I believe, because the new season of Rick and Morty isn't out, Venture Brothers isn't out. And then, of course, Family Guy, Bob's Burgers are on Fox. New episodes, and then American Dad, I believe, is on TBS if they're still doing new episodes of American Dad. And right now, most shows are ending for the summer. I think you said something about there's a new season of Robot Chicken? Which I didn't even know there's a new one. I haven't even watched the last season yet. I don't even know why I watch Robot Chicken, because I don't find it that funny anymore. I just still watch it. I mean, every once in a while a sketch will get me, but... I was actually watching it the other day, and I was like, wow, this is violent. Because I think I watched, like, the first episode of Robot Chicken. There was one show on Cartoon Network, too, that was out around the same time as Generator Rex and stuff, but I can't remember what it's called, for sure. I backed out of my stream. Sorry. Still live, though. The cat's back. Tyrion. Come here. Come here. Favorite Disney show? The show was, like, two aliens and a robot guy that came to Earth, and they form a big robot thing. I believe. It's been so long. Yep, that's it. That one I think only lasted one season, too. Yeah, Disney shows, American Dragon Jake Long for sure was probably my favorite show as a kid. Yeah, and that one I believe was set up for another season and it just didn't happen either. Same with Generator Rex and Secret Saturdays. So I believe the Secret Saturdays ended on a story arc that looked like it was gonna have season 3 and it just never happened. I never watched Gargoyles. But yeah, American Dragon Jake Long for sure. Two that started on Disney. One started on Disney and moved to another network, I believe, which is Wolf Blood, which is one of my favorite shows. Someone actually mentioned it during my stream, I believe, earlier today. Oh, Ultimate Spider-Man, I think you mean? The one with Drake Bell? Yeah, that one was good. He did well as Spider-Man. I originally only watched it because he was doing the voice for Spider-Man, and I really enjoyed the show. And then that's actually what got me watching the Avengers. But then they ended the Avengers cartoon that I was watching and started a new one with different voice actors, and it kind of threw me off, and I didn't end up watching it all the way through. That's the one thing I have an issue with. If I'm used to a character with one voice and the voice actor suddenly changed, I notice it big time. And it bothers me to watch the rest of the show. I don't know why, because that shouldn't bother me, but it does. But yeah, Wolf Blood, it's not an animated one, but it was good. Hi, welcome to the stream. We're looking at Muffins and talking about TV shows. And then my babysitter vampire had this big setup for a big epic season 3, and it never happened. Disney canceled it. I don't know what happened, and that ended in like 2012, and it still bothers me today. I don't know that I've ever seen Spectacular Spider-Man. I haven't watched much Spider-Man stuff, honestly. Tyrion, get away from the clean dishes. Making a squeaky noises at me again. Because I moved him away from the clean dishes. But yeah, it seemed Disney was trying to do their own supernatural themed shows, and it didn't work out that well for them, I guess, or they didn't like how it turned out because neither one of them lasted long. My Babysitter's Vampire had 2 seasons and a movie and ended. And then Wolf Blood had 2 seasons on Disney and a 3rd season on another network that went to Netflix. I don't know what network it was on because it never said. And Wolf Blood was supposed to have a season 4, but from what I understand, they were waiting for the actress that plays Maddie to get out of college because they didn't want to do season 4 without her because they'd already done season 3 without her. I've seen Avatar: The Last Airbender a few times. I've seen the live-action movie, too. I actually have the live-action movie, I believe, because I think a family member bought it for me. And my cousin comes over one day, because he knows I have some of the Avatar: The Last Airbender DVDs. So he comes over and says, "Can I borrow your Avatar DVDs?" And I said, "Sure." And he says, "Me and Kristen want to watch them." And I was like, "Okay, sure." I go over there one day to do something else, and he's just watching it. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, he started watching it. Yeah, Kimmy's character is so strange, and it works well in a TV show. I see you sneaking over there to the Muffins. I gotta say Fairy Tale, because I don't watch much anime. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Fairy Tale are about all the anime I've seen. I actually haven't seen all of Fairy Tale. Yeah, I grew up watching Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. Not knowing that they were even anime, just calling them cartoons. It wasn't till like last year I found out they were anime, not cartoons. Yeah, I figured yours would be Yu-Gi-Oh. They fell apart. Fired for making the muffins? It's not my fault that happened. Fired for making muffins. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Thank you all for watching. See you next time. I don't know what I'm streaming tomorrow, but I'll figure it out. Okay, I think this is how